And we're live. um, it's starting to feel a little cringe every time I say that, but it just feels right, you know? Hi, welcome to the stream today. Uh, we're not necessarily getting started later, but it feels like I'm getting started uh, right on time, which to me feels late. I've been doing chores all morning and um, getting stuff done that I've put off. Does anyone else put off chores until the last minute? Because even, I mean, like I have a roommate. Our general uh, rule of thumb is okay, when someone goes away, the mess has to be cleaned up by the time they get back. um, just so they come back to a nice, clean house. Um, but I had an entire week to keep on top of it, and yet I still waited until this morning to get started, and she comes home tonight. So, but everything's clean. I've done 2 loads of dishes, and I'm washing my sheets right now, which, if you're neurodivergent and deal with executive dysfunction, you know how hard it is to wash your sheets on the neurotypical schedule. I don't understand how people wash their sheets every 2 weeks. Uh, I don't know if that's just outing me as gross, but they're in the wash. Technically they're in the dryer. So, um, I have a couple more loads of laundry to do, so there'll be a few extra breaks today, just so I'm not waiting until 6 o'clock when stream ends to actually make my bed. So, a couple of those bathroom breaks might end up being a little longer, so I can force myself to make my bed, um, so I can lie in it peacefully later in my post-stream haze, because we all know post-stream. You think it wouldn't be super exhausting to talk by yourself and play a game for 4 hours, just sitting in a comfy chair and you have the fan on you and you're eating snacks? You think it wouldn't be tiring, but it is. And I should know that. I studied psychology. Talking for hours and being quote unquote on. Uh, I've definitely felt that exhaustion post stream. Let me just make sure not my son, but my cat isn't doing anything crazy. Hello, Siegfried. Hey, what are we doing? You can sleep under there, but you can't play under there. I can still see you, you know. Yeah, I can still see you. You're not hidden. He loves. Sorry, I was turned around, so my model probably wasn't moving. My cat Siegfried, he loves laundry day. It's his favorite day in the world because, well, bed sheet laundry day. Because he likes to run all over the bed. He likes to. He never has really gotten under the sheets when I flip them up and tuck them in, but he'll run around. He'll put his claws into the bed protector, and generally be a cat menace, as all cats love laundry day. He loves the warmth of it too. He's never really laid in a pile of fresh laundry before because I usually hang dry everything. If you know the pain of drying your clothes and then them shrinking, I used to just wash and dry everything on high heat, and then things would just get smaller and smaller, and it got to a point where it just wasn't working, my guys. So I hang dry everything now. Takes a little bit longer, but it actually kind of forces me to not have a laundry mountain, which is a weird workaround, but it works. Um, so yeah, a few extra breaks today so I can make sure my laundry gets done before the roommate arrives later today. And then other things. You know, I don't. I know I've seen it online and stuff, on Twitter and whatnot. People talking about like being a full time, like having a full time job in VTubing is hard, but I didn't realize, I guess, how hard it would be. I mean, I only have like 2 streams a week, but um, I want to stick to a schedule for like uploading on YouTube, but I still find myself, if I don't do it right after stream, because I mean, like downloading your replay video takes a little long, especially if you stream as long as I do, like 4+ hours. Um, so I haven't been quite on time with my YouTube uploads. Um, that aside, you know, it's also like a huge, like a really busy work time of year for work. I don't explain. I won't explain exactly what I do, but it's nonprofit work, a lot of program management, and we kind of fall in line with like June, July being fiscal time and resets, and then the start of a new fiscal year, and that it's really like closing out everything and restarting everything, and yeah, it just gets heavy. I mean, like, and there's lots of different departments at my work, so we all do something different, but it's just been exhausting. So I do really love my trail streams on the weekends. It's still my favorite game. I love to play it, and that's the one I look forward to. But I was also starting to think about so I've been playing Easy Delivery Co. on Mondays, and I do like the game, but I think I'm gonna put a pause in it for a while because I saw someone put it in really good words, and I wanted this to I wanted to do this from like the beginning, is play things that I love, not really care about like what's popular or if just something that I love or that I would love that I want to play, and that will bring whoever vibes with that good energy, because if I'm not having fun, you guys aren't having fun. Um, and so I was starting to feel like a little bit not having fun with Easy Delivery Co. And, this is the first time I've ever streamed content. So obviously there's going to be a lot of trial and error and exciting stuff at the beginning, and learning your limits, and learning like, okay, maybe I don't really vibe with this game. Maybe I don't really feel like streaming it, and maybe that's a sign that maybe I shouldn't continue streaming it. So I'm gonna put a pause on Easy Delivery Co. because I'm not as feeling excited about it streaming it. If people want me to go back to it later, I maybe will, but otherwise, if I want to play it on my own time, I might do that to get to the end of the story. But I'm gonna put a pause on that for now, put a pin in it, and instead this rolls right into that Nintendo Direct that happened just a few days ago, because holy shit, guys. Deltarune, we all know Deltarune tomorrow and that meme, but did any of us really think that it was going to be Deltarune tomorrow in Pride Month? No. Well, maybe we did. I can't say I was expecting it. Mainly because I didn't know that the Nintendo Direct was happening until it happened, and I saw it on my my For You page. But I am so excited for Deltarune Chapter 5. Fun fact, so I watched like the first chapter years ago when like it first came out, and I didn't know quite how I felt about it, and then I started seeing more content about it in like the last year and a half, 2 years, because chapters 2 and 3 and 4 came out, and I was so hyped about it. I was like, wait, this is actually really cool, because the time that it originally came out, the YouTubers that I watched, were like, whoa, there's a lot of hype around this, and there's a lot of, it was getting a little intense with, because we all, well, maybe not we all, but, when Undertale was around, like, in its, beginning, conception, and not conception, but like its beginning in the gaming streaming world, gameplay world, people were very opinionated on how the characters sounded. So when people did voices, there was a lot of critique, and so I know a couple of the people that I watched it had expressed it wasn't as fun, getting as fun at the end. of playing Undertale, or at least like going back to something Undertale related. It was so I only really saw the first chapter, and that kind of tainted my view of it. And then I played it on my own. I started playing it last year, and I'm still on chapter 3, so I don't know anything about chapter 4 yet. I haven't finished chapter 3 by any means, but I've been playing on my own, and I've really enjoyed it, and I love the story, and I love the characters. And I was like, whoa, oh my god, chapter 5, what if I played that on stream? So I know Deltarune. I did a little searching. It has like the same shit as Undertale, with like the funky saves and the Steam Cloud. So I think if I read right, I have to test it out tonight post stream, or maybe tomorrow or something. But if I can pull all of my saves onto a USB drive and then upload them to my desktop, because I played on my laptop before, it should give me where I'm at in saves wise on my desktop. Then I can continue playing it, and I can stream it. So that's my goal for Mondays, is to play Deltarune, and make it through chapter 3 and 4, and then when chapter 5 comes out at the end of this month, then I'll start playing chapter 5, because that really excites me. Undertale was one of the games that got me through that part of my life, and I love it so much, and I cannot wait to play Deltarune chapter 5. And then also Ocarina of Time. I don't know about you guys, but I have only seen reaction videos all weekend, all of the end of this last week. And it makes me so excited that people are so excited. So I never played Ocarina of Time as a kid. I played Twilight Princess on the Wii, believe it or not. Sorry, I hear rustling again. You behaving? He's a sneaky boy. What was it? What was my train of thought? I played Twilight Princess. Sorry, I just saw Siribot banned longtime dealer Shippy, and I can't, are they trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty? I'm glad they're banned. Don't get me started on car insurance. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on credit cards. Oh my god. Banks suck. Credit cards suck. The credit system is a lie. Big credit wants you to sell your soul. Anyways, Ocarina of Time. Part of the reason I created, my streaming channel was because I love nostalgia, and I want to experience games that are nostalgic to me, but I want to experience games that are nostalgic to others, and I want to explore new things and play them and love them, and it's just like, I'm so excited that this is a thing, that Ocarina of Time remake is happening, and it looks amazing, and everyone is so excited about it, and I think it will be really cool to experience for the first time. So honestly, I do have a Switch 2. I paid into the Pokopia hype back in March. So I'd say probably if like Ocarina of Time came out and Pokopia wasn't a thing, I probably wouldn't buy a Switch 2 just for Ocarina of Time. I'd probably like watch somebody play it. But I do have a Switch 2, and it's a Switch 2 game. So whenever that comes out this year, I will be playing it, and I would love to play it on stream. So to be determined on if that's a Monday night thing or a Saturday night thing. And speaking of Monday nights, I do think probably I might switch up my Monday nights streams. Mondays are pretty heavy work-wise for me, so I was or at least they're becoming that way. So we'll see. For now, Mondays stand as my second stream day of the week, but that may change. That may change, to be TBD on that, but anyways, I am so excited to play Ocarina of Time, the remake. It looks so good. I haven't seen people like analyzing it yet. I've just seen the reactions, but to me, it looks like that Final Fantasy quality of character. So it's even more realistic than, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which had that kind of anime style to like the faces and the character design, but realism in the environment and the trees and the grass and the castle. So I'm so excited to see, because I really haven't played a lot of the OG Zeldas. Like I said, I've played Twilight Princess, but it's not one of the kinds of games that I was kind of exposed to as a kid. I was more so exposed to Sonic games. So I played Sonic Heroes, Super Mario Sunshine. Sonic Heroes still has like the best theme song. That and the Sonic X theme song are like the best Sonic theme songs in my mind. Those are just the theme songs. Don't get me wrong. I love Shadow. I love those songs. I went to the Sonic Symphony, oh god, in 2024. Yeah, 2024. And let me just say, I did not expect it to turn into a rock concert at the end. And it was damn good. It was damn good. Live and Learn live, a whole audience of people screaming along. Yeah. I got sick for a month afterwards, but it was worth it. Kind of. We'll get into that. But yeah, okay, so that's my yapping. I'm pretty consistent about yapping for 20 minutes after I start, maybe 15, if you don't count the stream starting. Oh wait, no, last thing. So it's still Pride Month. And I'm still helping raise money for Streamers for Pride 2026, hosted by Jay Aria. Last week, the top donation of PHDX Extreme donated on their stream, I believe last Saturday. So that got us past our $100 initial goal, and Jay was able to up it to a $300 goal. As always, take care of yourselves first. I know we have a pretty small chat group, and I'm not quite out there yet, but I still want to help support this awesome goal, and there's more about it down below in my panels, and I'll have these on all of my streams for the month of June, and the QR code as well. But yeah, so happy Pride. I love you guys, and hello respect to all of us for surviving in this current climate, especially if you live in America, and anywhere else that sucks in terms of LGBTQ rights. So still supporting that goal, and with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I'll probably aim to take a little break at like 3 to check on my laundry, but for now, let's switch over to Trails. So last time we had our second free day, and we had just finished the old schoolhouse. So wait, no, we want map. We had just finished the old schoolhouse, just talked to Principal Van Dyke, and now we have our evening free day, so we have an extra bonding point. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, the people that I need to up my bonding with this time to max is Elisa, Emma, Gaius, and Elisa, Gaius, Emma, and Machias, which Looks like Jusis and Fee are our choices tonight. So that won't matter. So we get to go with whoever we want. So yeah, we're just gonna vibe. I'd be fine with Mitt stopping by every day if she didn't bring disaster along with her. As soon as she steps through my door, my paperwork scatters and cups of coffee start aspiring towards the heavens. Do me a favor and just try to, I don't know, make her less dangerous. Sorry, but I don't think even Emperor Dreichels could do that. Mint just skips across campus hand in hand with chaos. It's too much effort to try to avoid her, though. Mint, what do you have to say for yourself? Uncle Makarov isn't exactly great at being a responsible adult, so he needs someone to make sure he's doing okay. Someone like me. I stop by every day before going back to the dorm. It must be a real blessing to have such a sweet, thoughtful niece. Hey, Uncle Makarov, I'm not going to be able to take care of you forever, you know. Maybe you should get a girlfriend. Maybe you should butt out of my love life. I love them. Instructor Makarov and Mitt were just having the most charming conversation. It was quite the heartwarming sight. While he may attempt to deny it, the two of them are rather close for an uncle and niece. Seeing the two of them talking like that was heartwarming indeed. Instructor Makarov would likely protest to me saying that, however. Hi, Instructor Neidhart. I've heard the rumors about the old schoolhouse myself. The monsters within pose little threat, so it's an ideal training ground for our students. That said, it's still a home to a number of mysteries. Contact us via Arcus at once if you find yourselves in need. I need to return to the army tomorrow. If you have any questions about class, now's the time to ask. I don't know what the strange phenomena I keep hearing about are, but the old schoolhouse is no place for silliness. It was established by the late Emperor Dreichels as a place of learning, not a place to idly frolic. Besides, if one class must investigate the building, why chose Class 7? Wouldn't Class 1, the very model of tradition and discipline, be far better suited to doing so? I simply cannot approve of leaving the old schoolhouse's investigation in the hands of Class 7. Perhaps Principal Van Dyke's commoner status deters him from respecting established tradition. I can't wait till you get a grip. What a lovely sunset. It's a blessing that we can enjoy peaceful days like these. It really is. Looks like she's lost in thought. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there. Is something the matter? If you're ever feeling ill, just stop on by. Sorry to bother you. I just needed to make sure that you didn't have a second dialogue that was special. And you did. So it was worth it. Instructor Sara is in charge of your class's dorms. Should I be concerned that she hasn't sent me the report for last month? I've asked for it multiple times, but to no avail. She might just be especially busy. Class 7 has a peculiar curriculum in comparison to the other classes, so that perhaps I should have expected this. Maybe I should find Class 7 its own dedicated caretaker. Oh ho ho. Oh wait, I need my game controller. I think that, yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe we should have our own dedicated caretaker. Wink wonk, if you know, you know. Just a moment ago, I happened upon the most delectable second year. He strode by gallantly with his maid at his side, fully aware that he was the most handsome man on campus. I was mesmerized. I think he might just be the one. But just what is his name, I wonder? The investigation begins tomorrow. I can't wait to learn all of his secrets. All right, Margarita, you got this. Okay, the janitor is there. Looks like everyone's busy with the club starting up, which means it's just about time for students to start arguing. If you find yourself in some argument, feel free to stop by to let off some steam. I'm happy to listen. You mean you're happy to hear the gossip? That's what I'm hearing. Your time here should be fun, but it'll come with its fair share of troubles. You're all welcome to come along if you ever need any advice, or even if you just need a friendly ear. And if you're new here, yes, I do talk to every NPC. Also, oh my god, you know what I realized today? Oh, that's fee. Okay, so we'll wait on talking to you. You know what I realized today is at the start of every month, they reset your average of 3 viewers per stream. Or at least they reset it for me. So I had only one instance of average 3 viewers. That was my first stream, and that was back in May. And I checked Stream Manager today, and it was back to 0. So, a little bit of a setback, but, you know, I'm having fun, that's all that matters. But it was a little disappointing to see. Phew, almost done. She's using oil paints, right? That's a pretty good painting. Oh, hello. Ah, sorry. I hope I didn't break your concentration. It's fine, don't worry about it. Your Gaius' friend, right? Reen, wasn't it? If you were looking for him, you missed him by about a minute. Oh no, I was just passing by and saw you still working away in here. Between you and that other girl over there, the art club must be pretty dedicated. Clara is a whole different breed, but I don't do this very often. If I didn't get entered into a student art contest out of nowhere, I wouldn't be here finishing this right now. Wow, I had no idea there were contests like that. Hold on, it doesn't sound like you have much time left. Is it okay that I'm even talking to you? It's important to take a break every so often, so this is just actually just what I need. Oh no. What's wrong? I ordered some flowers to use as a reference for my sketches, but I completely forgot to pick them up today. Now I'll need to pick them up on my way home. There's not much time until the academy closes for the day. If that's the case, I should pick them up for her. I can go get them for you if you'd like. Are you sure? No problem. I'm free at the moment anyway. I've been helping out the student council, so I'm used to this sort of stuff. I see. I'd be very grateful if you did, but... Seriously, it's no trouble at all. All I have to do is mention your name and the flowers you ordered, and I should be fine, right? Yes, I've already paid for them, so that should be enough. When you get to the florist, you'll want to let her know that you're picking up for Lindy from the art club. You'll be picking up some snow lilies. Oh, and the name of the shop is Jane's. Great, I walk past it all the time. Lindy from the art club, snow lilies. Got it. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry for the trouble, but thank you. Yes! Alright, Clara, how are you doing with your horse? When did the sun start to set? Oh well, time to get back to work. Alright. Check the rooftop. No one's here. Right? Nope. No one's here. Oh. Reen, please slow down. Who's Lindy? Huh, phew, I'm so glad I made it in time. I'm sorry to bother you, but there's something I forgot to ask you earlier. It must have been important if you ran all the way here. What's your question? Well, it's more of a request than anything. There's another flower I wanted to order. It's called a grand rose. It's bright red, so you'll know it when you see it. I only need one, but this should cover it. Grand rose, huh? Okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Reen. I'll be waiting in the art room. Looks like she's a bit more forgetful than I thought. Well, I suppose that's fine. I should go get her what she asked for. Okay, well, let's... Oh, come on. Is that a bell? It's the kitty cat. My, haven't you got lovely fur? Who's your master, I wonder? Meow. You've quite a strange meow, kitty. Good kitty. Well, she's got a ribbon, so she's definitely not a stray. Oh. Meow. Okay, I thought we were gonna get bit. Meow. Does that feel good? You've got a really pretty fur. Such a pretty girl. Or cat. Actually, are you male or female? I've just been assuming female, but... Okay, never ask a cat its gender. Ow. Hey, listen, it was an honest question. Goodbye. Oof. Guess I pushed my luck. I don't think she scratched me too deep, but I should still apply some ointment when I get back to the dorm, just in case. I wonder what her name is. Okay. Welcome, how can I help you this evening? Someone asked me to pick up an order. Reen mentioned Lindy and her Snow Lily order. Ah, so you're picking it up for her? How nice of you. Just a moment, please. I'll go get it. Here you go. Thank you very much. Oh, there's also another one I'd hoped to buy. You wouldn't happen to have any grand roses, would you? I'd like one if you do. You're in luck, we do. Oh, to be young and passionate again. I'm not entirely sure I follow. I'm sorry, maybe that was a little rude. Please wait a moment while I get one ready for you. I have a suspicion. But I don't think it's been talked about in game yet, so... Oh, Reen, you're already back from the florist's? That I am. I hope these are the right flowers. That's perfect. Thank you so much. And here's the other one you asked for. This is a grand rose. You can't just give a girl something like this out of nowhere. I have no idea what you're getting at all. I mean, this flower can only mean, basically you want to... fidget. Yeah, still not following. Oh, just shut up and kiss me. What? That wasn't me, I swear. But now I see what's going on. I know you're there, Vivi. Get out here. Aw, we were just getting to the good part, too. I knew it. What the? Reen? I've always had feelings for you. Oh my god. Oh, give it a rest. It's too funny, though. Okay, now I think I get it. Sorry, I'll get her to cut it out. Anyway, as I'm certain you've gathered, we're twins. I'm Lindy, the older sister. And I'm the younger, cuter model, Vivi. That would explain things. But to recap, Lindy did not ask me to buy her a grand rose. Yep, that was me pretending to be Lindy. I must have been pretty convincing. You fooled me at least, but what's the big deal about a grand rose anyway? It represents passionate romance. So lots of people use it as a way to confess their love to one another. You can see why I was so taken aback. You've got some splaining to do, young man. How could any boy your age not know about the grand rose? Vivi, I don't think you understand how much of a closeted man Reen is. Not just... my model doesn't let me flick my hand. Gay hand flip. But he also is just very completely clueless. He's in the closet about everything, not just sexuality. Suppose I'll let you off this time, though, since your ignorance meant my prank went off without a hitch. Gee, thanks. Though I have to admit, I'm definitely at fault here. Oh, Vivi. I'm so sorry, Reen. I think Vivi would explode if she couldn't prank people. Don't worry about it. I have to say, though, you two really are identical. I can tell you apart when you wear your hair differently, but once that's gone, I have got no idea. Reen, you lecherous beast. Don't stare at me with that look on your face. I'll be sure she gets a good scolding later. Thank you for all your help, and for putting up with her. Hopefully this will make up for the annoyance we caused. We got cozy socks. This really isn't necessary. You're too humble, Reed. If someone offers you something, just hurry up and take it. Speaking of, here you go. A little something special for me as a way to thank you for all the laughs. A cooling belt. Well, this is awkward. I really can't apologize enough. Catch you later, then. Nice. Okay, so I got those 2 pages and the thing. Okay. Lindy's paintings are good, but I feel like there's something missing. Passion, maybe? Ugh, Vivi keeps distracting me. I've already talked to Clara. I wish I could see the progress in their paintings. It's just a blank canvas. Okay. Only one person at the field? Okay. Our regular loop, it starts. Loop in the academy. Oh, it's Paula. It's just Paula. I'm surprised that there's no, like... Aren't barns usually, like, at least a little bit open? Lambert's gonna be teaching me how to maintain the stables. Taking care of the horses is a lot of hard work, but I feel like it's hard work worth doing. Who gives a damn about Jusis? I've got more important things to focus on. Namely, me. I mean, hell yeah, girl. Oh. I finally caught you while you were free. How about the 2 of us catch up over some tea at the cafeteria? Sorry, I'm too tired from practice to grab tea right now. I need to go get some rest. Maybe some other time. Too tired for tea? Well, if you're tired, I guess I should let you be for now. Maybe we can talk some other time. Yeah. I was hoping the gym would be closed. Oh, great. There's nobody in the gym anyways. Can you see... Can you tell I love getting all of the juicy tea from every NPC, but at the same time I just want to move forward? Hello, little flowers. Are you ready for some water? I want you all to grow up big and strong. Is there any fish left here? No. I can fish some more another time. Only 40 minutes in and I'm already yawning. Anyone here? Nope. The bike's here. Crow. I heard you guys have been poking around the old schoolhouse recently. Find anything interesting yet? Not yet. In fact, I've got more questions now than answers since we started checking the place out last month. Did anything like this ever happen in there before? Nah. When I was a first year, there were a few rumors about ghosts appearing there every now and then, but that's about it. Nothing as big as the whole layout changing itself up, that's for sure. Why did this start happening all of a sudden then? What caused it? No idea. I might be a genius, but if I could tell you that, I'd take the insight straight to the races. Still, sounds like a good place to train, so maybe you should just roll with it and keep exploring. Make sure you give me a call if you're raking some awesome loot down there, though. Well, I can't say he doesn't know how to look on the bright side, at least. Now that I think about it, midterms are coming up, aren't they? Wow, have you actually been studying, Crow? You're still a little short on credits, aren't you? Don't worry, my man. Everything's gonna work out. Somehow. Well, don't come running to me weeping when you get your semester grades, then. Don't ask me about my credits. Just don't. Oh well, things will work out. Somehow. Oh, I love Crow. I heard about the elevator appearing out of nowhere at the old schoolhouse. Word travels fast. My god. I literally just went straight to Principal Van Dyke and nowhere else. There's so much technology from the Middle Ages that we can't even get close to explaining with what we have today. But I've got the feeling that there might be something more to that old building. Some really big secret. Let's see. Could I do slots? Ooh, that can be opened. That can't. I feel like I don't get Elisa in the next one. And I feel like I don't get you either. Maybe Laura? Gaius? Do I get Gaius next time? I don't think I do. We'll open that slot. Maybe I should have saved stuff, but who cares? I think I have all of the proper ones for that. I don't need that. Wait. Hell yeah, making money. Ferris has plenty of lacrosse experience, but she's not even close to athletic. Lisa, on the other hand, is a total beginner, but she's a perfect athlete. It's like she was born to play. I can already tell that they're going to make this one interesting year. I'm pretty sure Lisa and Ferris are going to end up thinking of each other as worthy rivals. And why wouldn't they? It was the same way with me and Teresa last year. Well, it seems unthinkable now. Emily and I did not quite get along when we first met. Growing up, my parents always warned me not to dirty myself with the rabble. Needless to say, she and I butted heads. But now, even after all my old prejudices and all our arguments, I consider her my best friend. Even after everything we put each other through, the two of us are best friends. I'm sure Elisa and Ferris will learn to get us along soon enough. Let's hope. Well, what did you expect when you joined one of the sports clubs? If you want to enjoy your free days, the only club to join is the Go Home Club. I didn't join this academy for the studying, I'll tell you that. I'm here for something greater. Like dating, romance, all that jazz. Well, that was the plan anyway. But I'm so busy with practice that I haven't got time for that kind of stuff. Why would you join a military academy to date? I mean, we're all probably likely not beefy yet. We don't have, like, our muscles developed. And there's, oh my god, that's, yeah, no. Apparently food tastes even better after a hard day of club practice. I don't think I've put food in front of anyone more appreciative than a sweaty, tired sports club member. It's always great to see students with a healthy appetite enjoying our food. It really makes it feel worth our while making it. I think I have everything I need from you. Have you ordered your summer uniforms yet? Given that your class has a fancy custom uniform, you'll want to get those orders in as early as you can. Not that you'll do that here, you're gonna want to go to the boutique in town. I don't think I need anything from you. Well, I'm probably fine. Ugh. I finished reading your story, Dorothy. I have to say, it was a really fun read. Especially the scene where the two guys put aside their differences and came to understand each other. That was great. So you really do understand just what makes that scene so good. I was right all along. You really could become one of us. One of us? Don't know what she's talking about, but I'm happy she's happy, I suppose. Dorothy's story certainly proved an enjoyable read. Her portrayal of the two boys' friendship was wonderful, and their interactions were always entertaining. I hope I'll be able to write something this enjoyable too. Hooray, it looks like our interests do overlap. I could show her something more explicit, but she might not be ready just yet. Oh, Dorothy. Oh, there's many people. They don't seem to realize that they're wasting their time. No amount of practice is going to allow them to defeat us. Well, I hope all your talk actually leads to results this year. If you end up humiliating yourself like you did last year, we'll have Vice Principal Heinrich close this club down. We'll see about that. You can't close us down if you never beat us. Now that we've got Machias, things are going to be different. They're in for the shock of their lives if they think he's down on my level. I'd like to get to Machias, please. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna fast travel. I don't think I've ever gotten stuck in this game before. Alright, how do I talk to Machias? Don't expect things to play out as usual now that I'm here. I can't wait to wipe the floor with you. How dare you act so insolent? I won't allow myself to lose to some pompous upper-class students. Okay, he's still ignoring me, but he's also in the middle of a scene, so that's okay. He'll be fine. I just finished developing the photos Rex took around Trista, but most of them came out really blurry. Maybe he's not much of a photographer. I think it's because he has a different inspiration in mind. Not that I agree with it. Not that I agree with it. So, something really is going on in the lower levels of the old schoolhouse? Oh my. Pardon me, I'm just as excited to hear my suspicions about this academy confirmed. Okay, you chose the school to enroll in because of sus things. That's totally not... Angelica! The new engine is practically flawless. Why don't you help me test it out, Toa? Want to go for another ride? That does sound really nice. I've still got some work to finish, though. Oh, please. You say that like you've forgotten the perks of our relationship. I'll help you take care of all of this, and then we'll ride out on our romantic ride. Thanks, Angie. I wonder how often they ride together. Don't ask a lesbian that. Seems like Angelica's way of helping President Toa de-stress. Let's hurry up and get this done. Then we can finally run away together and elope, just like we always planned. Oh, Angie, you're so silly. And I wanted to talk to Toa. Oh, hey, Reen. Are you just about done? Wow, when it comes to helpful nuns, you're 2 for 2. Thank you so much. I love Toa. Ignore the salon because it's a dead end. Wow. To the library. That blonde boy really is handsome. No, a librarian should not be saying that. I'm sorry. Teachers should not be commenting on the attractiveness of their students. He seems to be rather popular amongst the girls, but I can't say I blame them. If he were here more often, perhaps the library would see more visitors. Maybe I should try talking to him myself. No, stay behind your desk. For that, you're not getting any more talking out of me. Oh my, evening already? I seem to have gotten a tad too wrapped up in my research. Sadly, I am just one man, and this wealth of material might just be too much for me to handle on my own. Oh, Reen, I have just the idea. I'll submit a request to the student council. I would prefer if you didn't. Well, I keep wanting to offer peculiar dishes. Okay, I don't have anything for you. Let me see if anyone's upstairs. No. We're not going to talk to Jusis just yet, because he's one of the bonding points. Okay, we've already read all of those. Perfect. So we've been everywhere. So now let's just go back to Trista, do some yapping, and then we'll do our bonding events, and then go to bed. and see if we pass our midterms. Oh, I am quickly just checking to make sure that my roommate is on the plane safe and sound. Okay. First we'll check the lower class dorm. Man, money's tight these days. Eating out at Kirsch's every day is a real drain on your wallet. Maybe I should try cooking for myself. I can't wait for Abend time tonight. Guess I'm not the only one either. It seems like it's gotten pretty popular lately. It's probably because Misty has such a nice voice. I get so excited that I find myself counting down the seconds before it starts. After thinking long and hard about it, I've decided to help the student council instead of joining a club. President Toe is always helping us out, so this is my way of repaying the favor. I'd like to help alleviate her workload, even if it's just a little. Well, I will welcome the support. You know, we get to hear Monk's voice later, like, in the series. I can't quite remember how it sounds, but I just remember I was shocked. Well, that was odd. Master Patrick returned home a moment ago in an uncharacteristically high spirits. I wonder what happened. Do I have any unique dishes? Nope. Celestin is not there. Wait. We'll talk to Ferris first. I was feeling rather confident in my sprint time, but Lisa beat me quite handily. No, that cannot be right. She has far less experience than I do. How could she have won? She cheated somehow. She must have. Cheated like the commoner she is. I don't think it's possible to cheat in a simple sprint. I agree, Reen. I really don't see how it could be possible. Lisa's far less experience. Ferris, maybe you just need motivation to win. To work harder. Oh, Celestin, how I wish you were there to see it. I cut quite the gallant figure as I struck down that lower-class student. How wonderful to hear that you had another fruitful day at the academy. On a related note, might I ask if you'd made any friends yet? And remember, lapdogs don't count. That's none of your business, and do not treat me like a child. Now, there is no need to rush, Master Patrick. The path to new, true friends is a slow and steady one. Do not treat me like a child. Ugh, your witty little remarks are anything but appreciated, Celestin. The heir to one of the 4 great houses has no need for friends. It's impossible to befriend those whose standards are so inferior to my own. A dog is not a friend to its fleas. Oh my god. I forgot how pretentious you were at the beginning. Uh-oh. Is my game frozen? Did my mouse die? Okay, well, we're free for now, but my god, all of the spammers are out today. This is the 3rd block. Thank you, SiriBot. I've been left in charge of cleaning the entrance path today. Wearing this makes it much easier to focus on work. It reminds me that Adios is always watching me, which in turn makes me want to work to the best of my ability. Are you aware of the performance that takes place here every August? Thor's Wind Orchestra has been performing here in this church for years now. One could say that these performances have become a summer staple here in Trista. Cool. Rosine's working as hard as ever today. I've learned that she's much shyer than she would appear, though. Her vehement refusal and blushing when I offered to assist her with changing into her garments was rather cute. Again, this game was made in it was released in 2013. Some outdated jokes. I can't believe I honestly apologized to him. I had Emil's tutor to see to. I can't do multiple things at once. Oh, how easy life must be for someone who just waddles off to work and comes back expecting everything to be done for him. Does he even realize just how much I go through to keep things nice around here? First, I deal with complaints about getting home too late all the time. Then when I do come home early, my dinner isn't even ready for me. Gordon, you're a sack of shit. I can't believe I married this one. I can't believe she hasn't divorced you. How's your kid feeling? I'm going over what you taught me today. It's even harder to study when Dad's so loud, too. He does this every time he comes home. I think it's time for a divorce. Hey, I'm helpful with the student council. What's your name? I can't just call you lady. Melissa. Melissa, tell me what you need, I'll move you out. I'll be your witness in court. Just call me up. Anytime. Go through Toa. Man, the sunsets here are never short of spectacular. I'm thinking I might just stay right here and fish till the crack of dawn. How about it, Reen? Care to join me? I think I might have to pass. Well, that's a bummer. But it's your loss. You wouldn't believe the size of the fish you can catch here at 4 a.m. Oh, fishies. There's so many. Well, they're a lot easier to catch when the weather warms up. You want one? They grill up pretty nice. Alright, it's 3 o'clock on the dot. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break to check on my laundry, grab a snack, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. That was a little bit longer of a break than I expected, but I started getting the shakes, uh, the shivers, not the shivers, the shiver me timbers, the being wibbly wobbly on my feet, lightheaded feeling, and I figured I could do with a snack. Um, so I have some snack with me. I feel like I need like an extra table here so I can set my food on because I don't quite have much desk space. I could shift everything over. It's so precariously balanced though. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. We're doing some changes. Let's see. Oh. Why did my keyboard just disconnect? Whoa. It's a little sus. Okay. I shouldn't have moved anything. Okay, we're just not gonna move anything. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of ASMR while I set up my string cheese snack. I've got some string cheese. I've got some olives. The green kind with the red filling. Because I can't remember what they're called. Manzanita olives? I'm an olive person, and I'm not afraid to say that. Though, if you give me California olives, I'm not a sweet olive person. I would, you know, tolerate it as a kid. But, I really just love the green olives with the pimentos. Because you can suck out the inside, and, well, it just tastes good. But as a kid, I used to put the little green olives on my fingers, and I was like an alien. Like, the same hand texture as the aliens from... Fuck. Which Scooby-Doo movie is it? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with the groovy song. So groovy, just us two. Where Shaggy falls in love with an alien and Scooby falls in love with an alien dog. Oh, also, I have 13 CP. Oh my god, I'm crying. Sorry, I got an emote update. Sorry, I can't do emotes yet because I haven't hit affiliate. I asked my friend, who's an artist too, if she would be willing to make me some emotes, and she just sent me a pic, and oh my god, it's so good. I'm so excited. I sent some very funny references, but I'm very grateful for that. Anyways, I have olives, and I have string cheese, and I have the big pretzels that I can't show you on camera because, I mean, I'm a VTuber. But the big old-fashioned pretzels. I used to have those. My grandma and I would get them from the, like, Sam's Club. She didn't have Costco, she had Sam's. Whenever I went to visit, we would get a giant barrel of them, and then a bunch of string cheese, like the big-ass packs. And the snack would be pretzels and string cheese. I haven't had it in forever. Because, oh my god. Tea. I tried visiting her in February, and let's just say it didn't go well. She's a very conservative person, and we don't agree politically. But she's also like 80-something years old, and like, I'm not taking on the responsibility of teaching her, but I did come out to her while I was there. Didn't quite go the way I planned. Who's messaging me? Oh, therapist. Sorry, my friend is texting me with the emotes, and She is so right. A 500 pixel by 500 pixel canvas size for Twitch emotes is diabolical. It is absolutely diabolical. Anything that has to be resized to such a specific pixel limit is crazy to me. I can't tell you how many times I had to re-download and edit and like resize images just for Webtoon. And then Twitch had its own thing too, but it wasn't horrible for like banners and offline art and stuff. But it is diabolical. I don't think she's watching this. Otherwise we would be chatting about this specifically. But if you do watch this back, it is diabolical. And I appreciate you so much. I love you. But my grandma's a hoarder. And I try not to judge because it sucks. You know, I mean, like, this has turned into just chatting for a little bit while I snack. But, you know, being a hoarder isn't just, you know, wanting to be one. Because, like, I've inherited some of that gene. I just have enough of a fear of bugs that I keep my space clean. And I've moved so many times that I know that I don't want to ever have to move so much shit again in my life. But it's a debilitating thing to go through because you don't want to give up the things that you love. But when it gets to the point where you don't even know what you have, it's bad. So anyways, I went to go visit because I was going to go to a Ghost concert. I was like, I'll go visit her, you know, and come out to her, heal my inner child, all that jazz. That house is so packed full of stuff. There was specific paths lined with pee pads for the dogs. And they had fleas. The bed that I was gonna sleep in had fleas in it. Let me tell you, worst 24 hours of my entire life. I did not stay there. I did leave. Met some very kind people at the hotel I stayed at, and a person who drove me like via Lyft at like midnight, 12:30 in the morning, after I had been done like packing up my shit and cleaning my shit. But yeah. Anyways, string cheese and pretzels. Yeah. Okay. I need to do some finagling because my mouse is inaccessible with my plate set up. Okay. Perfect. Do you know Mick from the pawn shop? He's the only one who never shows up at their gatherings, so no one knows much about him. I have heard that he used to be a writer, though. You really have to wonder about that guy. He told me that writing wasn't his main job either back when I asked him about it. You really have to wonder about that guy. I have that. Yeah, okay. I don't need anything else from you. No one else is in here. I could buy some of these. But I don't think I will yet. There's people in here. $20% off sale. That's like me in the Steam sale. I'm like, is this good? Or will it go off on sale for more? Or less? Oh, Becky. Didn't she just say you have to buy 3? If you think about it, this is my healthiest snack so far on the stream. Because if it weren't for these pretzels, string cheese, and olives, because I apparently can't stop saying those 3 things out loud, I would be eating hot Cheetos and candy. And that's not good for me. It's good for my soul. Not good for my stomach or my heart. Oh well, kid. You're just gonna have to find more ways. Why? You know, I just like to talk to everybody. I was also checking on my summer uniforms. At least he wasn't going in the dressing room. Making a point to help out around the house on my days off. First I needed a hand to tell me exactly what to do for every chore, but I got pretty good at them before long. It really made me appreciate how hard she works here at home. Now, why can't the man who needs to get divorced from earlier, Gordon, take a page out of your book? What should I make for dinner tonight? Harrison loves all my cooking, so I'm never sure what to make when he's home. Maybe recipe book? Is your kid here? I think he's outside. Cool. I'm a person who goes around and talks to every NPC, so I like to learn all of the... You know, a lot of people say that, and I think that's the joke that Falcom likes to play with Reen a lot. I personally just like to talk to every single NPC. Oh, yeah, that's true. Do you have any idea how much of a nightmare it is to get my hands on these bullets of yours? I lost today's race to get these things for you, you know? Don't worry, I'm sure your horse would have lost just as badly if you were at the track cheering it on. Oh yeah, have you heard anything about how that thing in Crossbell ended up? Yep, sounds like it was taken care of by that police division I told you about. So the instructor uses this shop too. I wonder what they're talking about. What do you want? I'm busy. I'm not a mind reader, spit it out. I don't know if I don't have the Mission Plus for you, actually. Nope. Nah, I don't need anything yet. I'll look into whatever's going on at the old schoolhouse, too. You just head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. So Patrick thinks that practicing the basics is a bore, does he? He just doesn't get it. That damn attitude of his pisses me off, too. Does he honestly think he's so much better than everyone else? Oh, I'm sure he'll get his comeuppance soon enough. Just like you did last year. Don't remind me. Whoa! Ads! Shut up. Oh my god. Apparently I need to turn my volume down on my Neo Seeker guide during stream. Do we need more men like Patrick? Maybe his later self, you know, when he, does get his comeuppance and he changes for the better. But if I had a man talking to me like how Patrick talks to everybody, I'll be like, hey, listen, bud, I'm not gonna listen to you. You're not gonna get my time. I figured Patrick would be the only one I'd need to keep an eye on, but Alan's acting a bit off too. Hope he's not beating himself up just because he lost. Loggins ended up causing trouble last year by saying the same sorts of things. I'm sure Patrick will realize the error of his ways soon enough, just like you did. Stop trying to embarrass me by bringing that stuff up. Today's races had me raking in the mirror. Dolly wasn't too happy about it, though. She started scolding me about how I should feel ashamed for making money from gambling. Then she made me treat all the customers to a free cup of coffee. There goes those winnings. I don't think I need anything from you. The noble and reformist factions have been squabbling an awful lot lately. Seeing people from the same country fight amongst themselves like children fills me with such sorrow. Nothing ever comes from these conflicts, but the common people always get caught in the crossfire. What does Emperor Eugen make of this state of affairs, I wonder? I'm on this guy's side. Oh, it's my friends. That old schoolhouse really is a mystery. Who'd have thought an elevator would just appear out of nowhere? It's exactly the same for years. That was a surprise. We're just lucky we had Elisa and Laura to help us out. On the plus side, it gave us a chance to use our combat links. They're a nice reminder of how much more we can achieve by working together. Yeah, we'll have to make sure that we can get everyone together next month, too. There's no way we're going to get any further in these investigations on our own. Definitely. All I want to do right now, though, is go back to the dorms and get a shower. Same here. Again, thanks for the help. Take it easy when you get back. Seems like investigating the old schoolhouse is going to be a regular thing for us. I guess it's all part of the package when you join Class 7. You better get used to it. What kind of guiding force do you think is behind the strange happenings in the old schoolhouse? There's truly a mysterious wind surrounding it. See, I think Class 7 is perfect for exploring the old schoolhouse. Vice Principal Heinrich thinks that Class 1 would be best at it, but honestly, I don't think they could get that far. The amount of work Toa gets done as the student council president is really staggering, isn't it? Sometimes I find myself wondering how someone so young can accomplish so much. Then I remember that her height doesn't match her age. It's just so hard to believe that she's really 18. Okay. I've talked to everybody. Okay, just a radio station. Misty's actually quite the troublemaker, believe it or not. She likes to play off her tardiness by feigning innocence. I think she likes keeping the director just at his wit's end. I'm not surprised by that, actually. But that's a secret tool for later. Where are you, Misty? I tell you every time, don't miss the pre-show meeting, and every time you agree, when is it gonna stick? Are we just gonna have to go right ahead without any proper planning tonight? I don't think you gotta worry about Misty. Can't believe that troublemaker's just ditching our pre-show meeting like it's nothing. I can't let this get me down, though. It's the most important time for the show, so I need to stay strong. You'll be fine. Anyone else in here? Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah. Bonding points. Alright, let's start with Jusis. Actually, let's start with Fee. What are you doing, Fee? Not much. Looking for somewhere to nap, I guess. You guess? I can never tell what she's thinking. Maybe I should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. Would you mind if I stuck around here? Go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stuck around with you so we could talk for a while. Okay. So, are you always here this time of day? Sometimes. Unless I'm napping somewhere else. Yeah, I do see you napping a lot. So, do you like naps? They're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. There are plenty of things to do here, and you won't even get to do some of them when you're older. For example, you're studying, joining clubs, hanging out with your friends, all sorts of stuff. I'm in a club. The gardening club, actually. Whoa, when did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sort of things are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, if you do end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. You act like you're my dad or something. Do you get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business? Listen, that's Reen's whole shtick. But he is just being nice right now. He wants to get to know his classmate. But that's also the joy of Trails 1, is it just takes forever for Reen to for the whole class to actually become as close as they are in the later games. Well, I don't know about that. It's just the way I act with my sisters, so maybe that's it. Sorry if I upset you or anything. I'll try not to be so nosy in the future. Either way, I don't exactly hate it. Huh. Fee got up from the sofa. I've got to get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? We're allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Hey, the stairs are the other... Fee walked towards one of the windows and placed her foot on the sill. Fee? Hup. Fee jumped down into the courtyard. Fee! Reen rushed to the window in a panic. And she's fine. She's fine. Cool. Now let's see Jusis'. I'll probably go with Jusis'. That I try to go in order of what I'm most likely to go with. But he could also piss me off. He's in that era. Oh, it's you. Hey there, Jusis. I've noticed I see you here pretty often. Guess you must be a pretty avid reader, huh? I wouldn't put it like that, exactly. There's not much else to do, so I just came to pass the time. Oh. I don't really get a chance like this too often. Should I hang out with him? Yes. Would you mind if I joined you? You needn't ask for my permission. Juice! That's an amazing nickname for Jusis. I've never thought of that. You can do as you please. Well then, I hope you don't mind my company. What is it that you're reading, anyway? It's a book on the many legends that are told throughout the Empire. There's certainly no shortage of those, is there? I've heard stories about witches, spirits, and even vampires. Are you also... I will not lie. In... I think it was Trails 1. Unless it was... No, it had to have been Trails 1. It's just was my second top pick for that end... One of the final bonding moments. So... hold on. Are you into those kinds of stories, Jusis? They're merely a means to a fuller knowledge of the Empire. Though I can't deny that they make for interesting reads. I see. Maybe I should take a look at some of them sometime. Hey, look over there! Oh no. Does Jusis have a fan club? No. That boy's from one of the 4 great houses, right? House Alberea? So he is. He fits the noble archetype to a T, doesn't he? You don't suppose he's friends with that guy next to him, do you? I was guessing that he was. You gotta wonder what kind of people a big name like that would hang out with. Oh, it's almost time. We've got to get back to the dorms. You know, you could be a little quieter as you observe us. So that's what it's like to be famous. This is a daily occurrence. You're a noble yourself. The same would happen to you if you ever acted like one. Fair point. Maybe I could stand to learn a lesson or two from you. One cannot escape their nobility. As such, it should be worn with pride. What? Someone told me that when I was a child. Don't listen to the likes of regnants. Jusis. That's the end of this book. I'm going to get another. Was he just trying to cheer me up? Thanks, Jusis. You know, that's a pretty big stretch, but I'll let you think that, Reen. Alright. Let me crunch my pretzel on mute for a second. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably keep Jusis. Which means... did the hidden quest. And time to go back to the dorm. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Yeah. No, I didn't want to stay out and about. Enter the dorm.
Oh, Reen. Good evening.
Evening. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I was busy with club-related work until just now. I'm glad I ran into you, though. I heard from Elisa that you went into the old schoolhouse again?
Yeah, and we made some pretty crazy discoveries while we were at it. We're going to need to keep investigating that place on a regular basis, I'd say.
Well, I'd be more than happy to accompany you next time. The request was made to the whole of Class 7, after all, and I'd like to do everything I can to help.
His head is unfortunately placed ever so slightly downwards. But I don't think Reen could actually think to do that if he tried.
Really? That's very kind. I think maybe I should ask Fee next time too. And Jusis and Machias while I'm at it.
Good luck with them.
Huh? Fee would be a good choice at the very least. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to accompany us, or more than willing anyway. As for Jusis and Machias, I'm sure a chance will present itself for them to make friends eventually. Maybe then?
I have a feeling they're gonna be our next
One can only hope.
people to fix.
We really have to do something about those two already.
Oh my! Reen! What happened to your right hand?
Oh. No.
Oh, this? A beautiful lady I ran into in town did it. Or at least I think she was a lady.
Reen, why did you word it like that? It was a cat. She was a cat. But why are you calling her a lady?
Come again?
A black cat with really glossy fur. I've never seen it around before. I assume it belongs to someone in town since it was wearing a blue ribbon and a bell. I must have done something to offend it though, because it got all grumpy out of nowhere and scratched me up pretty good.
Right?
I'm so sorry.
I can't say why. I know you're apologizing, but why are you apologizing, Emma? It's not your fault.
What?
Please, sit down on the sofa. I'll bring a first aid kit and dress that wound right away.
Thanks. Do you know it or something?
No, not at all. I've just seen it around town a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll go get the first aid kit. Don't go anywhere.
I think he can handle himself.
It's just a little scratch. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it.
Mm-hmm. I think you're so right.
I've never seen Emma get so flustered before.
Eyes are a window to the soul, and glasses are just a protective wall in between. You're so right.
There we go. That should do it. This textbook Emma lent me is really helpful. I might actually be able to get decent grades on next month's midterms thanks to her. Doubt I'll be able to even come close to matching her own grades, though. Or Machias's, for that matter.
I wasn't trying to help you, but I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so...
Jusis, it's okay. We all know you truly care. You may not realize it, but you will later.
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
There's a lot about both Machias and Jusis that we don't know. Maybe in time we can discover something about them that'll help us mend their relationship a little. This seems like a good place to stop for a quick breather. Abend time is about to start anyway.
The day is done and it's time to cast off your cares right here. It's the Misty you know and love coming to you live from Radio Trista.
Oh, actually, I guess it's already started. Misty's voice is always so soothing.
Don't get obsessed, my guy.
We're now in the second half of May, and the greenery all over Erebonia is beginning to reach its peak. It's the perfect time of year to enjoy nature, and the weather is absolutely perfect for a great hike. Listeners in Heimdall have Modder Park to enjoy with its spectacular glass garden. Though, for those willing to hop on a train, I heartily recommend a trip to Lunaria Nature Park. Administrative issues kept it closed for a while, but it finally reopened this month and it's worth making the trip. You can relax and take in the scenery of this vast, almost mystical forest, and then grab a cold beer on the way back.
But hey, if you go into that forest, beware for giant baboons who want to stun you endlessly until you die.
I can't think of a better way to spend
I say
the
totally
weekend,
not as a
can you?
person who feels some sort of way towards the baboons that stunned me within an inch of my life.
Whoops. With all you students tuning in, maybe I shouldn't recommend boozing it up, should I?
No, I don't think you should. We already have an instructor who recommends that.
You might not be able to grab a cold one just yet, but fresh milk or fruit juice are pretty refreshing in their own way. Anyway, let's see who sent us some mail today, shall we? This first one's from future 3-star chef from Bereahard.
Midterms? A practical example. Alright, it's time for this month's practical exam. I'm sure you don't need a refresher on how these things work, so let's just get started, shall we? That was quick. Still not used to these things. Don't know that I'll ever be. It's changed form. Now that you mention it, this one does look different from last month's. Fiddling with their settings changes their appearance, too, apparently. I really don't know how they work, but it's not like that actually matters. You know, it's kind of discouraging when the instructor who's sending us into battle is so unconcerned. All right, let's begin. Reen, Elisa, Laura, Gaius, step forward. Looks like we're up first. I have every confidence in our abilities. Yeah, with the 4 of us together, this should be no trouble at all, and we're already finishing each other's sentences. We're besties, and we have no CP! This is what I hate about Trails 1, is you don't just get full CP. Okay. Do I have any CP healing things? Probably not. No. Okay, no, we wanted tactics. That is decent. I don't think we can really... Yeah, you're all decked out. Yeah.
Winds, give us your blessing.
All right. Meet the following condition. Cancel an enemy art. Oh, that's
Leave it to me.
Let's... You have full CP. I just want more S-Craft already. I'm tired of just having 2 people with S-Craft.
Open! Got it!
Right! Hang in there!
Thanks.
You have my thanks. Right. Arcus activate.
You're mine! Here we go!
Hut.
Ha! Here we go!
Build
Leave it
that
to me.
CP, man.
There! We're open! Got it!
It's my turn. Hang in there.
You have my thanks. Right.
You're mine! Go!
Ah, fuck, you're sealed. Oh, you know what we need to do? We don't have a scanner in our party. Combat dummy that operates by some unknown means. Change form allows it to do more powerful attacks. Okay, everything is equal, so...
It's my turn.
I know that wasn't useless to do, but it feels useless.
I can do this.
You're sealed too? Whoa.
Arcus activate.
My turn. Ha!
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance. Here.
Alright. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna have someone who doesn't eat yet.
All right.
Seal, blind. Damn. Shit. Oh.
My turn.
My turn. Huh?
I can do this.
Okay, we're just gonna do some individual attacks.
An opening.
No, charge up another art.
Fool.
I need that AP.
Go.
Leave it to me. There!
Of course.
I can do this. Fire! Go!
An opening.
Go. Go.
Here! It's my turn.
Okay, we're getting to the point.
It's my turn.
Of course.
Laura, please tell me. Damn it.
My turn.
Yes. Turns out all I needed to do was that.
There.
Yeah.
Here! Leave it to me.
Holy
It's
fuck.
my turn.
Behold, my
This
most
is-
powerful strike.
Very extra of me, but I met the
Radiant
conditions,
lightning.
so
Right. Arcus activate. Huh?
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Won't give up.
Ha! Take this!
I can do this. Now!
An opening.
When in doubt, look to Laura.
You've saved me more than once too, you know.
hell yeah, women power.
Nicely done.
Not bad.
Oh man, it's not voiced. I just put a pretzel in my mouth. All that hard work during last month's field study and in the old schoolhouse has clearly paid off. You may be right. We fought well together. Indeed, I would have no objections to another round. Let's not and say we did. Okay, next team. Machias, Jusis, Elliot, Emma, and Fee. Step forward. All of us at one time? Which means... Guys. Your tension is insane. Ugh, let's just get this over with. I don't need you telling me what to do. What was that? There they go. Yes, yes, you hate each other. We get it. Are you all ready? Okay, begin. We even had one more member than Reen's group. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. This outcome is largely your fault, after all. Glare. This is the first time I've ever heard her speaking so harshly. almost like a teacher. Well, considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated.
That concludes today's practical exam. Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study.
Oh boy.
Each of you, please come forward and take one of these.
Who's gonna be together? I know I'm gonna get the messed up one. Because I'm...
These
Okay.
assignments.
Field Study May. Group A is Reen, Emma, Machias, Jusis, and Fee. I finally get to play as Fee. I'm so excited for that. Study location Brayhard. Group B, Elisa, Laura, Elliot, and Gaius. Study location St. Arc, the old capital. They get to go to St. Arc. Man.
Berea and St. Arc. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
Bereahard's the capital of the Kreutzen province in the east, right?
And St. Arc is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
2 provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
I guess they are, but
That's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Oh, why am I angry?
Instructor, what are you trying to prove?
Why am I angry? Have I been angry for so long? I think that should fix it. Siegfried. Sorry, my cat made noises. It's pretty sus sometimes.
Do you have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
No, you're classmates. You're supposed to get along. Or at the very least work together. You could not like each other and still work together and be civil. And honestly, half of these arguments wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you, Machias.
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
Uh-huh. Like a teacher is going to listen to you.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Bereahard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B!
No.
I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Arc either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown. Besides, everyone knows Bereahard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with.
Listen, Machias. You are not immune to learning and growing. If you have to be uncomfortable for a bit to challenge your ideals, oh well. That has
I'm
helped
no
you
army
become
officer,
a better,
so I'm
more
not
rounded
about to go
person.
telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here. So if you have any objections, then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh my god. They're not really
You're
going
not
to.
seriously going to...
Jesus Christ. I forgot how cocky these two were.
Oh, come on, don't...
Male pride is so predictable. I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer
That's
like that.
true. Male pride is despicable.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
She's gonna kick our asses. I think this is the first time we're seeing her weapon in the game. Yeah.
What?
Second guessing yourselves now, guys.
an orbital gun and a sword?
Hell yeah.
Those are terrifying looking weapons.
Uh-huh. You don't know who Sara is. Fee does.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Reen, why don't you give them a hand?
Oh, why do... Why am I brought into all of their troubles?
I'll take on all 3 of you.
Yes, Instructor.
Okay.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up. All right, show me what you've got.
My turn. Huh.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh.
This can't be happening.
Didn't see that coming.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, that was over fast. That was over so fast. Hey, at least I scanned her. That's the most important thing. She one-shotted all of us. Besides Reen. But she one-shotted all of us. Impossible? You think too highly of yourself,
you okay?
Jesus. You're literally just a kid.
I
mean,
no
you may be
idea
17,
she was
but you're
that
still just a kid.
strong.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Oh yeah, she was. This is so true. She does know how to skirt.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
I guess this means...
Yep. Decision's final.
Chalk 1 up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy.
Nice. Septium vein.
You did really well, Reen.
Thank you, Toa.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
When you're both early and you don't want to talk to each other.
Morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend.
Okay.
We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem wont to do.
Machias?
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again! I dare you!
Oh my god.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well, though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Yeah, it is. But hopefully we can get them to make up. I would say kiss and make up, but if anyone's a slow burn, it's Jusis and Machias. Okay. Let's just save, just in case. Or not. My god. I don't think there's anything I really need. Okay. We need to not three-wheel this. I don't think I need anything from you, but just in case. Oh no, I need to sneeze. I think I muted just in time, but oh my god. Nah, you still don't have anything I need. Or want. Best thing you gave me was Blade. Now that I think about it, May's just about over and done with, huh? I'll have to start tending to our summer flowers soon. Goodness, where does the time go? Oh, hello, Fee. What has you up so early this morning? You've got a field study today. Oh, I remember you mentioning that. Take care. Be sure to let me know if you see any nice flowers. She seems really laid back. There's nothing wrong with that. Morning, you're all up early again. You should grab a copy of the latest Imperial Chronicle if you haven't already. Reading it will keep you occupied during your train journey. I think I have it. I do. I think we read it last time. If I remember right... I can go to the academy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, well...
It's my turn!
No!
I'll handle it.
Very well.
I've got this!
Lots of students grab breakfast here, so it keeps us pretty busy in the mornings. Some of them, like Crow, are just too lazy to cook for themselves this early, though. Now, if I rest, I forget if it gives me my CP back, because it changes from game to game. Technically, I don't know if that's accurate, because I didn't get myself a baseline. Okay, no one's a thing. Okay, locked. I saw a really pretty black cat this morning. Oh, did you? She was so cute. Getting up early has its perks. Emma, you're being sus. Dizel's been getting up early and working hard, even harder these days. She really is a good girl. She needs a treat or two for this. I think we have everything we need. I technically don't know what of those I would need, so... I also am not loaded in Mira. Not yet, at least. Brayhard has long been the center of fashion for nobles. Top-level designers work tirelessly on new clothing and accessories there, setting trends that spread across the nation. I've been there once before myself. The Sage's owner recommended I visit in order to learn more about the fashion world. I have a feeling there will be better armor in Brayhard. Berea armor is more like it. I missed the fish. Fish. Kenneth. You're all headed to Breahard this month, right? I hear there's a network of waterways into the city. Can you imagine fishing down there? It sounds perfect. Now I'm getting jealous. Jusis seems a little less than pleased about that idea. It's okay. We'll convert everyone to fishing soon enough. Swordtail badge. I already have the swordtail badge. New fish? No, there's no fish there. I'll save my fishing for Breahard. I think this should be locked. Yeah, okay, good. This is what I mean by, like, I like to talk to everybody, but I'm glad some things are locked, so I don't have to talk to every single person. Oh, good morning. I see you're all up early today. I plan on making my way to class after I finish sweeping. If I recall correctly, you leave on a field study today, don't you? I wish you the best of luck. Over 500 years ago, the world was trapped within what we now know as the Dark Ages. This was followed by the unfettered chaos of the Middle Ages. But no matter how turbulent things were, the people lived on and formed the very foundation of the world we live in today. It's important that we learn from them. We as people will continue to live on, regardless of the conditions we face. Yeah, valid. The religion and trails, to me, as an individual, is way more appealing than the religions available in the current world. I have respect for religions and the variety of religions in our world, but some of them are less pleasant than others. Especially the ones that dominate America. But, you know, Adios seems like a very kind goddess. I don't know if she's explored in the other games, like the Crossbell series, or the Liberal series, more than just, you know, being the religion and, you know, what is it? Oh, fuck, what is the name of it? There's a... God, it's a city directly dedicated to her. It'll come to me. I always feel at ease after talking to Adios. How she's always watching over me makes it easier to get through the tough times. I wonder what the lore is of how she became a goddess. Because that's the stuff that really interests me sometimes, when you get into stuff like Greek mythology and Celtic mythology especially, because I have Celtic roots. Learning about how individuals became gods or goddesses. Really cool. I think this is locked. Perfect. There is one person in front of the lower class dwarves. Who's it gonna be? Klein. As soon as I heard my mom had collapsed, I was out the door and headed back home. Turns out my siblings were just overreacting and it wasn't really that big of an issue. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but when I heard she was okay, I was so relieved I just about collapsed too. Thanks for covering that tutoring session for me, Reen. It really helped me out. Don't sweat it. You had more important things to take care of. Alright. Academy. Please be locked. Please be locked. Damn it. Okay. We'll go around first. Actually. Oh yeah, Elisa's got her field study today, huh? It's gonna be sort of lonely since today she's usually there for morning practice. Wonder if I could get someone else to join me. Wow, Elisa's really into lacrosse, huh? She's definitely not afraid of a little hard work, I'll tell you that. Well, Mr. Jusis Albarea, it looks like you've got yourself a little adventure to head out on. I'm sure you're thrilled to have an excuse to skip club for a few days. Surely you can find a more productive use of your time than hurling barbs at me. Learning to ride a horse without Lambert's assistance, for example. Jusis. Oh, you little. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Regardless, be careful on your journey. The horses will be waiting upon your safe and happy return. Understood. Jusis could be a little less snippety. Safe travels, Jusis. Whitcomb and the other horses eagerly await your return. Okay, so... I guess I have to run to the gym. I've been thinking. I haven't really been doing all I can to change myself. With that in mind, I got up early and borrowed the key to the gym to get some solo practice in. I'm gonna work harder than anyone else. You'll see. Oh, Alan. You sweet summer child. You don't need to change yourself for anybody. Oh, I ended up pulling an all-nighter since Angie demanded that I tune up her herbal bike. Again. Getting it up to the specs she wanted wasn't an easy job, believe me. That said, it should make for a great write-up for the Institute of Technology, so I can't gripe at her too much. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder if Machias is into all this engineering stuff. Oh right, you're all headed off today, aren't you? Don't worry, I'm awake enough to give your Arcus a look if it needs one. Oh, you've got quite the group with you today. First, we have the delicate, diligent beauty with the dynamite figure and the glasses you just want to fog right up, Angelica. And then there's the petite, taciturn darling with the silver hair. I'd press my delicates on that ironing board. Oh my god. And people... I love you, Angelica, but please. Keep it PG. Oh, if only I could add the both of you to my wonderful harem. Creep. Yes. Bars. Bars fee. No, I don't think we need you to follow us, Angelica. She is charm. I don't think... Uh-oh. Phone is dying. I don't know how I got 16 Sepith Mass in the meantime. But I won't complain. Oh, it was the battles, the practical exam. I don't think I need any of those. Delta Rod. I'm sure it's fun. Wait. Oh, yeah, I should have saved that Sepith. Oh well. I can open that one. That'll be good. Fuck. Oh, they weren't kidding when they removed everything. Wait. Damn. Really? Alright, well. Okay. Let's see if they have new weapons in here. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess so. Are you ever gonna have anything besides whole juice and a tomato sandwich? Let's say hi to Toa. Toa! Auntie took me for a ride the other day. On her bike, I mean. I kind of burned myself out on a bunch of work, but the ride made me feel a lot better. Which means I can get right back to making sure everyone on campus is happy today. You're so sweet, Toa. You are a ray of sunshine, and you need to be protected. But also, you don't need protecting because you're pretty badass on your own. Alright, Professor Thomas. What weird stuff do you have to say today? Bereahard, the verdant city. Loved by many, known by all. Built during the Middle Ages, the city even now retains its classic, dignified beauty. And there's no greater proof of that than the city's expertly designed network of waterways. They just don't make waterway networks like they used to. I'm so jealous. Take me with you. I think we found his weak spot. He's got some unique tastes, so I've got to agree. Let's make sure no one's upstairs. Nope. Ugh. Okay. Oh, is it time for this month's field study already? Don't forget to stock up on medicine before you go. Although, in the ideal scenario, you'd have no need of it. Do be careful. Thank you, Instructor Beatrix. Instructor Mary's here early. Instructor Sara's been giving me pointers since I arrived at this academy. I don't know if she's the instructor you need pointers from, except to defend yourself against men. Obviously, Sara proved her expertise on that matter. With each tip she gives me, I grow more and more confident while teaching. Although she can seem careless at times, you really can count on her. Yeah, that's true. We're currently in the midst of a meeting concerning next month's midterms. Leave us at once. Heading out for another field study, I see. Midterms are next month, so be sure that you will all return safe and sound. Don't remind me. Now, let's do our best. Okay, perfect. Second floor. Nobody. Nice. Rooftop. Always check the rooftop. Oh, face off between janitor and tech guy. Makarov, I just finished cleaning. Would you mind using an ashtray to at least keep all your ashes in one place? Oh, my bad. Or it looks like I left my ashtray down in the faculty lounge. For someone who fancies himself a teacher, Makarov's quite the slacker. It's no wonder his poor niece is so worried about him all the time. Any of you happen to take a beaker full of water on you? Happen to have a beaker full of water on you? I can't imagine many people would. You might just want to go back to the faculty lounge and collect your ashtray. Too much work, really. Well, okay. That means we are good to go. Never mind. Crow is there. How did I miss my boy? My boy! My boy! Was that a person? No, just a lamp. Yo! Good to see you all ready for action this early in the morning. You're up awfully early yourself, aren't you? Thought I'd set a good example as a responsible upperclassman and give you guys a heartfelt crow send-off. You kinda look like you're in for a rough time, though. Well, good luck either way. Surprise me with a cool souvenir when you get back. Nothing stresses him out, does it? Ah, man, I'm tired. Now I remember why I'm not an early riser. Maybe I should head back to the dorm and get a little more shut-eye. You might want to reconsider that if you don't want to be late for class. I love Crow. He's my boy. My troubled boy. Okay, wait. Alright, it is 4:37, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, use the bathroom, check on my laundry, and then I'll be right back for us to start our next field study. Alright, yep. I'll be right back.
Yeah. My turn.
My turn.
Go!
Okay. My turn.
My turn.
Here we go!
It's my turn. I'll handle it.
Very well.
Go!
Alright, we're back. A little bit longer than 5 minutes. But... Sorry, I almost choked on a gummy worm. We are back. Sorry for the wait. I had to drag my laundry rack into my room, and my precious little cat was having a field day. Okay. To the train station we go. Ah, you made it. Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Breahard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yeah, the train to the capital should be leaving any minute now. Our destination, St. Arc, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee? No, she's right. It is tedious. If anyone can do it, it's you, Reen. Aw, guys. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even? Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we've got to run. May Adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for the Breahard train then. Yes, let's. If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. I'd be yawning too at their shenanigans. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Breahard today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Celtic, isn't there? Indeed, there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so I just suggest buying your tickets now. Buy the tickets and wait. What else would I do? Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Breahard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Celtic. Breahard, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. I can't believe it's almost 5. That's crazy to me. I guess I did take like a 20-minute break to like around like 3, but like time flies on Saturdays, man. Blade, 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 blade. Give me the blade. Why is the Giles on the train? I know they reuse NPC models, but still. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Jusis? You're from Breahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. Okay, but are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to interject. Okay, I gotta correct you there, Jusis. Because the person with the most brilliant mind here is Emma. She is the class president, and she was the top scorer in the entrance exam, and she will continue to top score because she's so amazingly smart. So if anyone's the smartest here, it's her, not Machias. But I respect your pettiness. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Yes! Do you not understand the truth of that statement? Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. And you've spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Why, you... Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Green? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one, too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well... I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. No doubt we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Green. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends. But if we're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective, let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B. And unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Green? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the Instructor the other day. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong. Incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form a proper combat links with each other, we may have had at least even the odds a little. You would have. Sara's only strong because she knows how to fight. Siegfried. You're not messing with my laundry, are you? You're making sus noises. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't have really lost either. Fee. Emma, you're just saying our names. Exactly. Hope that got through to those knuckleheads. Hi, Keldick. Bye, Keldick. Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Gaia seems like the type who can work well with anyone. That's true. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough! I get it already! It's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? You're just mad that Reen knows how to give the best pep talks. And to read his audience. Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying, until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy. I feel like idiocracy should be there instead, if I must. The same goes for me. Jeez. I think I repressed the trauma of Jusis and Machias in my first playthrough. It's been so long. Well, at least it seems like they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement? I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. The Kreutzen main line. Siegfried. Honey. No. Hey. Hey. Leave it. Hold on. All right. He's being a sneaky bastard. All right, here's what I can tell you. Boreahard is the most important city in the Eastern Kreuzen province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Kreuzen province as a whole is also widely renowned for their high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Boreahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be Artisan Street in South Boreahard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Boreahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you already are quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Boreahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, to the Central Plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Boreahard is a city that was developed with the nobility, and the Alborea House hold in particular at its center. So it really isn't an exaggeration, then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Boreahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself, unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. I think that's a bold-faced lie. Huh. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging? In a weird sort of way, it feels like we're making progress. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing to Group B. And I suppose I'll call it a truce with you, too. I'd almost forgotten that Machias had a problem with me. I was about to comment on that, too. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful noble sympathizer, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough. Thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Thank you so much, Reen. I knew Caius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station, he said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion. And that's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Nothing at all. I wasn't expecting to return to Boreahard so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started at the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, a city full of nobles. I get the feeling I'm going to need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standing and class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in your every word and action, we won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice. Thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'd be really appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. Stare. Is something the matter? I underestimated you. A little. Thanks, I guess? Why am I getting a calendar notification? Oh, it's just bills. Okay. Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sara, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. It sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up about it a bit more someday. We've reached the point in the day where my lips and tongue start forming words that aren't actually on the screen. Okay, let's start Fee.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? You're first, I guess.
I don't know if I want to use this so soon, but I will.
Take this.
Damn.
Guess we'd better draw again. I'm first. Mirror. Ouch. Mirror.
Damn you.
Guess we'd better draw again.
Why do we keep getting draws?
Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Guess I lost.
Hell yeah. I miss Blades so much. I've agreed to a ceasefire, so to speak. Nothing more. If you end up holding the group back, though, I will never forgive you. Are we clear? Crystal, let's give it our best. Oh, I apparently was just talking to you. I'm definitely gonna challenge you.
I'm not going to hold back.
Of course you're not. I wouldn't count on it.
Well then, go ahead and draw. It looks like you're up first. We're even. We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then. Bolt!
Oh, fuck you.
Mirror! Bolt! Bolt! Ah, crap.
Your fault, my guy.
Looks like I win this time.
Damn.
Please go easy on me.
Why do I have a feeling that that's just a ploy? Because you're
Shall we draw then?
beat my ass in here.
Allow me to play first then. Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Fuck.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna use a bolt card. Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again.
Jesus Christ. There's some
Oh,
horrible
we have the same score.
plays.
Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Oh no, this could be trouble. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, you
Hell
beat
yeah. Sorry, Emma.
If we have to.
I see that smile on your face. You want to play Blade.
Draw a card.
Remember to drink your water,
I'll
guys.
be going first. Take this. How about this? Oh, you impertinent little... Now you've done it. My victory was assured from the start.
Yeah, I guess it was, since you had that heal. Alright. Oh, we passed through the granary region. Look at that low poly water. Unless that's not water. No, that's just a tree line. What a beautiful view. That looks like low poly water. Okay. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Berea. Indeed, we should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all.
Lord Jusis.
Oh boy.
Lord Jusis, welcome back to Berea.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired. Were you not?
Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the El Berea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome.
That voice actor sounds so familiar.
Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
Matthew Mercer. Not the first one, that third one. He's going on the list of Matt Mercer voiced NPCs in Trails. Matt Mercer. When I get to add all of those elements to my stream, there's gonna be a Matthew Mercer counter for every game, but mainly Trails.
That won't be necessary.
Hey, I can be...
Huh? Lord Rufus?
I can be excited. The first game is the first game. Not any of the other games. Look at that pretty man. Oh, you hate to love him.
Rufus?
What? My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go?
I thought it was 2.
I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
The hip cock.
Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Alberea. Jusis is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me.
He's never once mentioned anything about his family.
He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
Yeah, that mostly tolerate. This is gonna be good.
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bereahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
We could have walked. I will say that. We didn't have to ride in a limo.
So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Oh.
Huh? You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well, and still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
I don't think Jusis has once acknowledged the female classmates.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so.
It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Alberea family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
Goodbye, beautiful man. We'll see you again. How do they maintain those roads with cars? 'Cause that looks like hand-placed stone or brick. Rhetorical question, but seriously. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening, but unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we've finished here. In Heimdall? Why will you be going by airship? Indeed, I am representing our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. He may not be the most affable person, but please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess's blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. Why do they always talk when I put food in my mouth? So, that was Rufus Alberea. I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seemed like a rather charming person, protecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrust Jusis into the role of cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Bereahard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. No, let's share our feelings. We can become friends. Expand past the truce. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Come on, let's go drop off our things. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. The thought of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you'll allow me to escort you to the western wing, then, we've had a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait. I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But, Lord Jusis, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms. One for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. Machias, you look so stunned. We can finally start working on our field study tasks now, I think. Good, we've wasted more than enough time as it is. Now. Let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. What do we got? Aurochs Canyon monster. A violent monster has been seen roving the Aurochs Canyon path, and the Kreutzen Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster is Fate Spinner. Location is atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. Once the monster has been exterminated, please report to the soldiers at Aurochs Fort. Okay. Put a ring on it. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. Addicted to bath salts. Oh. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcière restaurant. Hassan Voltaire. Okay. All right. A million cutscenes later. Okay. There's people on the other side. Okay. This really is a magnificent room. It's rather wasted on a lowly baron like me. It became available earlier all of a sudden, though, so I was able to stay here at a very cheap price. This will most likely be the first and last time I get to do so, too. Oh, wait. They were all one room. I managed to convince Father to allow me to come along with him on his business. This city truly is as gorgeous as they say. Father did inform me to be careful, however. I must show respect to the Viscounts and Counts. I'm afraid to do so much as breathe in their general direction. Honestly, your haircut is pompous enough to fit in, I think. It's a pleasure to be graced with your presence today, Lord Jusis. There's no need to be so formal. My apologies. I happen to be used to serving nobles at this point, but I was told to ensure that I do not do anything to cause you trouble. So this is the power of someone from the 4 great houses, huh? Quiet, you. Should I just serve him like anyone else, then? Please accept my apologies for what happened earlier. We plan on holding a small banquet to make up for it, so please, as I have told you countless times, treat us just like your other guests. However, it is our policy to... Must I repeat myself? Understood. This family really is influential, aren't they? Perhaps a bit too much in this case. You can tell that they like to flaunt it about. We do wish to be of service to you, Lord Jusis. However, it seems that we will regrettably not have the opportunity to do so. At the very least, I will be praying that your field study is a fruitful one. If there's anything that we may help you with, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to serve you, Lord Jusis. We pride ourselves on our excellent customer service here at the Hotel Esmeralda. As such, please feel free to request anything you may need. I don't think I need anything. Okay. Artisans District, Noble District, Station Street. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh yeah. Can I get... Yeah. I knew there was a chest under there. For the sake of speeding through this, I'm not going to read all of these NPCs' dialogues out loud, but I will read them to myself. Oopsies.
Who's this a statue of?
It seems to be a statue of Saint Veronica.
Oh, you know of her?
I was wondering who it was. No, I meant to talk to this person. I think I'll pass. Okay. Let's take a peek in the restaurant. Okay, it's peeking for me. "5 years since Hammond took me under his wing, and I think he's close to accepting me as a full-fledged chef. Brutally strict. The sauce magician. Oh. I think I need to buy... Okay, the question is if that gives me the recipe or not. Hello, Lord Jusis. It's been a while. One of my assignments at the Academy has led me to return here briefly, so I thought it fit to show my face here. Things seem to be going well for you there. I'm glad. I assume you must all be Lord Jusis's classmates then. I'm pleased to see that you've been able to make so many friends at the Academy. They are only classmates, not friends. They look close. Yeah, I don't think you'd get this close to someone just by frequenting their restaurants, though. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hammond, and I'm the owner and head chef of this restaurant. I intend on continuing to deliver the highest quality of food, so I hope you'll be able to stop by. I don't think... Oh, I am allowed to go upstairs. My concern is with my daughter's friendship at the common... So you're worried that she'll befriend someone who sides with the reformists. Thor's is quite a famous academy, however. Are you sure Teresa would get involved with people like that? Are we talking about Teresa and... Fuck, I can't remember her name. Can't say for sure. I personally wanted her to enter St. Estrella, but she was heavily opposed to that. I did make sure she at least entered a well-regarded academy. However, she's now made a close friend at her lacrosse club. Oh, Emily. Emily and Teresa. I certainly wasn't expecting you to want to discuss your daughter. The fact that you are concerned for her shows you are qualified as a parent. I'm not sure if I would consider... Good day, everyone. Hope you all enjoy my performance. I wouldn't consider... complaining about her being friends with a commoner as something to be concerned about. This is delicious. Can you really afford this, though? He said he'd treat me, but I'm kind of worried. Oh, these guys look pompous. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? Might those uniforms be from Thor's military academy? I assume that you must be the students Lord Rufus mentioned then. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give some work to some students who came along here for some manner of field study, you see. Well, in truth, he asked my father first, but he's as busy as he ever was. So the request was passed on to me. On to his heir, in other words, me. Oh, that sounds rather interesting. Doesn't it? Now take a guess at what I came up with. Oh, you're such a tease. Might I have some time to think about it? So... What exactly was your request? You dare interrupt our conversation? You commoners truly have no courtesy, do you? It's only natural to wait for those superior to you to finish their Oh my. What's the matter? Lord Jusis, I had no idea you were here with these commoners. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Of course not. We would never be so crass. I could get used to this. Why couldn't he just stand where they could see him in the first place? Well, what is it that you're looking for? Your request stated that you want some kind of bath salt. Well, you see, I'd like to request that you procure some pink salt for us. I see, that's a rather difficult request. Fret not then, I can change the request if you wish. That won't be necessary. A request is a request. Is it that hard to find? That's not the issue. We need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it, much like we need to do for that monster. It's closer to the Aurochs Fort than it is to the city, so it won't be an easy journey. Oh, I see. Why are they putting salt in the bath, though? Putting salt in bath water warms the body. I don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects. Sounds like something only nobles could afford to do. Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go now. Yeah, let's get the request from Artisan Street settled before making our way over there, though. Can I talk to the dog? Grrr. Woof, woof, woof. He doesn't seem like he likes us. Ooh. Alright. I can go down this way, right? Yeah. No!
This looks like a nice spot.
No, it's behind a gate. Fuck, I need to go over there. Damn. I'm gonna need to get there another way. Shoot, darn it. How big is the noble district?
This seems to be the city's noble quarter.
No wonder most of these houses look so overblown and excessive.
Kitty! Bootsy. Bootsy is an interesting name. I assume this is Breyahard's guardhouse? Indeed, it is. So this is where your family's personal army hangs out. There's no need to be so blunt, Fee. She's not wrong. My family is responsible for the army's upkeep and operations, after all, and it's quite leveraged for our benefit. Lord Jusis, welcome back. Here we go again. It's an honor to be able to see you again. Is there something we can help you with? Not as such. However, I did happen to hear about your activities in Keldic. Might you care to explain the Army's questionable actions of late? Well, we weren't aware of such things, Jusis. Fine. However, be sure not to forget what your duty as soldiers is, understood? Understood. Please take care. Jusis. I guess that was about what happened during Group A's last field study? Indeed. Not that I expect this to have any effect whatsoever. Let us return to the task at hand. Yeah. We don't need you ordering us around. Machias. This is the Kreutzen Provincial Army's guardhouse. What business do you have here? We literally just talked. Due to maintenance? That sounds sus. Are you gonna stop me from going upstairs? Damn. I just wanna get the tea. Oh, Machias. Perfect. That's where I got the tea recipe. Oh my god, they're running practically inside of each other. Is there anyone upstairs to talk to? Oh. There is someone in the room. Okay.
Wait, this leads to...
Huh? What's wrong?
Jusis.
Never mind.
Maybe people's lives aren't what they seem on the outside. Perfect, I've explored all I can there. Go.
This street seems kind of different from the others.
This is Artisan Street, where craftsmen and merchants ply their trades.
Okay. Let's double check. Okay. All right. Turner's Jewelers. So what you're saying is any minute now. Indeed, we shouldn't have long to wait. Oh, it looks like he's with a customer right now. What should we do? Should we return later? Judging by the uniform, you're... Ah, and I see Lord Jusis is with you, too. Welcome to our store. Have you come regarding the field study request? We have, but I'd ask that you please refrain from giving us any special treatment on my account. If our timing is inconvenient for you, we're quite amenable to returning at a later hour. No, it's just the opposite, in fact. We were just discussing you, as it happens. Alright, then. Wait, you were discussing us? Does that mean... Of course, if you'd allow me to explain. This is... Bent? A tourist currently staying here in Breahard. He's the one responsible. Oh! First yacht of the stream. It's technically second. He's the one responsible for the request that brought you here. See, I'm going to be getting married in the near future, and I came here to inquire about having a wedding ring made. The artisans of Breahard are renowned far and wide for their skill with gem processing, so it seemed like the ideal choice. So you've made what I presume to be a substantial journey in search of the perfect ring. It is a wonderfully romantic thing to do, isn't it? There's no denying the quality of the jewels one can procure here, but they don't come cheap. That's exactly right, unfortunately. Buying one of the local gemstones on my income isn't very plausible, and a septium ring especially is out of the question. I quickly realized how impulsive I'd been, and almost given up. But then I consulted with Brooke here on whether or not I had any chance of finding a good deal, and he gave me a really good idea. Oh? That's right, a precious stone might be out of his budget, but there are stones just as beautiful that are a whole lot cheaper. Semi-precious stones, if you will. The name's pretty self-explanatory. I suggest we make a ring for him using one, specifically a gem known as Dryad's Tear. I'm not familiar with that one. I think I may have heard of it, actually. It's made from a very particular tree sap that hardens like stone after being exposed to air for a long time. It has a translucent shine to it that people say is easily the equal of septium. That's the one. I'm surprised you know so much about it. Guess you're an expert on jewels as well, huh? That's our Emma. It's just a personal interest of mine. So does that mean the reason you called us here is... Exactly. I'd like you to go collect one of the Dryad's tears for my client. Fortunately for you, many of the trees that the tears can be harvested from grow on the North Kreutzen Highway. But even though it only qualifies as semi-precious, it's still a pretty rare gem, so finding one might not be an easy task. Well, then I suppose we'll just have to buckle down and look. It may not be quite the challenge our dear friend here has made it out to be, you know. Huh? The innocent wood nymph's tear that you seek. How would you respond if I were to say I saw one with my own eyes mere moments ago? Who's this guy? Do you know him, Jusis? I can't say I recall ever meeting him before, no. Gracious, how terribly impolite of me not to introduce myself before speaking. My name is Baron Blueblanc. It's a true pleasure to make your acquaintance. In the name? It's literally in your name. From painting, sculptures, and the finest of arts to the most delicately detailed crafts, I am a connoisseur and lover of beauty, craftsmanship, and artistry in all of their many splendid forms. I see. He seems a little off-puttingly eccentric. But that's enough about myself. I hear you're seeking a Dryad's tear. Yes, that's right. You say you saw one moments ago? Are you certain? My dear lady, I would never dream of lying about matters of beauty. I beheld the light which you seek on the northern highway, of that I am most certain. And yet I must confess that my knowledge of the area is not so great, and I would be able to share its exact location. Though perhaps that's the way it should be. After all, a brilliant light has true meaning only when one grasps it with his own two hands. You don't say. The guy's manner of speech is irritating. So is the content of his words. Now, let's hear him out. Well, we're certainly appreciative of the information. May I ask why you're telling us all of this, though? Perhaps it's the spirit of inquisitiveness that drives you to seek beauty mere Mira cannot buy. It moves me so, and being the generous man that I am, I deigned to extend an olive branch. Is that sufficient enough reason for you? Sure. Well, we'll know soon enough if he's telling the truth. Yes, we need to begin our search. We can choose to follow his lead, unspecific as it may be, or disregard it entirely. I think our chances are about equal either way. Well, we'll be leaving now. Hopefully you'll see us back soon enough with the Dryad's tear in tow. Good luck. I appreciate it. Good day to you. Alright, okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm hitting the sleepies. And I think I'm just tuckered out. The chores and the gaming has hit me, but I'll be back on Monday, hopefully with Deltarune, on my desktop instead of my laptop. And yeah, it was a fun stream, guys. Thank you for whoever joined and people who chatted in chat. It was nice to talk with you and nice to share where we're at in the game, and can't believe we just finished part 6 of the playthrough. And that and part 5 will be on YouTube soon enough. And yeah, it was a great stream, guys, and I will see you all on Monday. Goodbye.